What is up, guys, and welcome back once again to another episode of the Dhabi GP journey here on F1 25 My Team. We're here for episode number 16 and the final round of season 1. We're here for Abu Dhabi, and it's been a mixture of performance, shall we say. We started off really well, hence why our drivers are in P10 and 14. They're with Juan Manuel Correa and Zach O'Sullivan respectively, getting quite a few points in the early parts of the season, but as you see there, we are dropping away at the moment. No points since Monza, which will be now 4 sprint rounds ago, so what, 6 races between then and now. Without points, it's a bit crazy. The driver's title and the constructor's title have both been wrapped up by Ferrari. Charles Leclerc winning the driver's title last time out in Qatar. So this is all just for love of the game around Abu Dhabi this evening. We head over to the research facility first. We're going to go ahead and start working on some tyre wear. So we're going to get a major upgrade there with the heave dampers. It's not going to go on in time for the final race of the season, but it will go on in time for next season. So yeah, positive outlook for next year, guys. We stick the final rear wing flap on the development as well. And you see there we also get a chassis upgrade completed, and then we're going to stick the cylinder head power units, just straight up engine power upgrades on there as well. Again, they'll be ready for next season. After that then, it's all about heading to an environmental summit. It costs 250 resource points, but hey, look, you know, we're sticking with the F1 committing to green green initiatives, right? And we're going to go ahead and attend that, I think. And yeah, we'll see if we get any positive any positive results from that. Yeah, as we fast forward then towards the race weekend, we do get a part development failure. We will at some point go on and fix that. But before that, we're going to go ahead and put the staff referral program upgrade on our personnel center. Basically, all it does is it increases the hiring rate in engineering when departments have high morale. And you see there, we go ahead as well and we sort the development out after sorting out a corporate upgrade. But now, guys, it is time for the final race weekend of the season. Like I said, we've not had any points in the last 3 rounds. Hopefully we can change that tonight. Hopefully we can end the season on a high. We're going to go ahead and drive as Zach O'Sullivan. It is his final race with the team and potentially F1. So we're going to see if we can give him the strongest possible finish to his career, at least with Dhabi GP, right? See there, we're trying to choose the best possible components to give him the best fighting chance. And yeah, no shock horror. It's obviously going to be a dry weekend. You see there the upgrade pathways, we've stagnated a little bit, but we'll look forward to next season. But I'm going to hand you back over to Pass Me now for the race weekend.
It's the start of the last race weekend of the year. It's time for practice here in Abu Dhabi.
Boo, Williams, boo! I'm only booing them because they beat me. They're actually quite a nice team. I do follow them in real life. I think we're struggling for pace, to be honest, guys. This might be another repeat of Qatar. The team seems to have fallen off a little bit. Temps are fine on the tyres, it's just the rear tyres drop off badly.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Is that valuable data that we're gonna absolutely eat it in the race, Mark? Because that is the impression that I am getting. Alright, tyre management then. Let's see if we can actually look after the tyres. I get the feeling that we're not going to be able to look after the tyres. But we'll have to see. I don't think we ever really seem to struggle with these tyre management programs. I think the delta's just so low that we can be really gentle to the tyres and it not be a problem.
Complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Everything. Wait, have we got 7 gearboxes? I thought we only had 6. We've got... This one's fresh. We don't care about this one. Okay, right. That is all of that done. So the car is now fully ready for qualifying, which we're going to go straight to now. Brother, what is this? 126.8. At least we're only 3/10 off, but he's on a harder tyre. We're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to nerf the AI on this, just to make it interesting. Otherwise, I'm going to be off the back of the grid the entire race.
Welcome along, everybody. It's the fastest day of the week, qualifying Saturday, and we're here in Abu Dhabi.
Alright then, this is Zach O'Sullivan's final qualifying session for the team. Let's see what we can get him. Qualifying's probably going to be a bit washed, but we're going to base the AI difficulty off the qualifying. Yeah, we may be leaving qualifying early, but whatever happens in qualifying is going to dictate what level I put the AI at. Because I want this final race of the season to be entertaining, and not just me trying to chase down the pack from 30 seconds away. But, yeah. Basically, if we're absolutely nowhere on this final qualifying session, for the final race we are going to lower the difficulty. Not so that we're going to win or anything like that, but just so that we can actually at least try and mix it with the pack a little bit. Alright, hot lap, let's go. P7 for now, okay. We take that. That's not awful.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Alright, let's do this. Nah, tyres are a bit cooked, I think. Ah! What do we get? 15th, we make it through. Just. Right, any shock exits? George Russell sandbagging. He won by like 30 seconds last race. Juan Manuel out in Q1, 3 seconds off the pace. Zoink Scoob. Whoa! Well, it's definitely going to be a poopy lap with that. Christ, this is an awful lap even by my standards. 2.5 seconds off of Albon, yep. Poopy lap. Oh yeah, look at that. Apparently a new set of tyres is 1.7 seconds faster. Not quite the 3 seconds we're missing from P1, but you know, we'll baby steps. Baby steps. Okay, here we go. Went wide. Only a second and a half. P12. Alright, let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. We might be able to get around again. Alright, we should get another lap in.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
See what we can do. Made the same mistake on the same damn corner. Ah! That final corner fucked me both laps. P13. 1.6 off the pace. What a shock Alex Albon gets through. One of the Williams has got through. Oh damn, both McLaren's out. Holy shit. Both McLaren's out in Q2. That's insane. Right, we are going to drop the difficulty ever so slightly. Difficulty, we are on 105 at the minute. We are going to drop it to 10... Let's go 103. Let's keep it... Because that's where we were before. Let's see what we can do. 29 laps.
So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains, here in the United Arab Emirates, on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.28 miles of track, featuring 16 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 5 and turn 7 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso and Albon, Stroll, Ocon, Norris and Max Verstappen, O'Sullivan, Sainz, Nico Hülkenberg and Correa, Hadjar, Lawson, Pierre Gasly and Gabriel Bortoleto, Doohan, Piastri, Behrman and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. So it's the final race of the season. We've had a brilliant time this campaign. But, as one team principal told us a bit earlier, today we finish this campaign, tomorrow we start the new one.
Absolutely, Crofty. You know, you start this race today, your head's in the game for the race, you've got to get that one done and dusted the best you can, but you've already got an eye on next year. And you're thinking about how you can improve as a team, how you can improve as a driver as well to bring better performance into next season, because the rest don't stop.
Right, it's been a long, hard season. We're almost at the end, but we cannot switch off until after that checkered flag today. Let's try and end today's race on a high note.
Damn, that grid got shaken up. So, yeah, Merckx absolutely running away with it on pole position now, locking out the front row. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton right at the back of the grid, though. He's going to be one to watch for the race, for sure. We get bumped up from P13 to P11, so 2 places for us. Juan Manuel Correa, who was out in Q1, by the way, from like P18, up all the way to P14. So, you never know. He might be able to do something here. Let's go for it. What is everyone else starting on? So, wow. How imaginative. Everyone on the mediums, we're the only ones on the hards. We are the only fools to go to the hards. This could completely cook us. But yeah, I mean, here we are then for the final race of the season. Zach O'Sullivan's final race with the team. Let's head out to the formation lap. Alright, rears are getting up to temp nice and quickly. This is good. Depending on what the tyre wear is like, I might try to extend for a one-stop. It worked for us in Monza, I just don't think it'll work for us here.
Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts.
Alright then, final round. Let's try and end on a high, shall we? Oh, bit of a nudge to Verstappen there. Alright, we hold position. That's not awful. Ah, they're blitzing their battery, aren't they? I need to be so careful, man. I can't just, like, send it into a corner to defend a position, because these guys brake so early. Norris just going backwards, isn't he? Christ. Oh, big lock up for us there. Oh, what is going on with these tyres? I can't stop on them.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Jesus, Carlos. Well, cheers for that. You've completely nerfed us out of DRS.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Mate, this is ridiculous. Jesus, Hamilton's already up to P13. This is going to be painful. Whoa! Jesus. Go on then. Whoa! How did I get the warning for that, please? Let's recover a bit of battery.
Yellow flag.
Why have we got yellows? Why have we got yellows? Someone went round. No, someone's off. Albon's out. Nice.
Green flag.
He was well up the order as well. All right, we're using Piastri to pull us forward at the minute. Oh, that's 3 wide up ahead. We may not be doing a lot of battling, but the AI are. This is great to watch. Ah, big lock up again. All right, Stroll's strolling his way into the pits. We've got to stay with these McLarens.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Han's also in the pits. You know what? We're extending. We're going for it, boys. We're going for the one stop. Alright, we've got to be careful here. We're falling away now. I need at least 4 more laps. 4 laps. Alright, people boxing around us.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
George Russell's out. George Russell's out.
Caution, caution.
That's another free position, boys.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, I've decided I'm extending for the
Grip is
one stop.
probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
It worked for us in Monza. We might be able to cheese our way into some points this way. George Russell's just retired as well, so that's a free spot. Alright, one stop is now open. We've made it far enough. I'm going to extend by a couple more laps if I can.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 20.1 seconds. The Mercedes drivers just completed a pass for the lead.
Okay, Kimi Antonelli then leading. Hell yeah. Go on, Kimi. Go on, son. If we pit now, we rejoin in 17th. RIP. That's Hamilton on some very, very fresh, hard tyres. We're not holding him up. He's not our fight.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Yeah, we are. We're going to box this lap. All right, last pit stop of the season, hopefully. Come on, boys. Make it a good one. Nice.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
No, we won't. Oh, hey, Juan. Nice to see you, buddy. Whoa! I wasn't expecting him to move left. Thought he was going to hold his line. Gasly in the pits. Behrman in the pits.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap.
P11. Let's see what we can do.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Alright, guess we're fighting Fernando. That's Stroll in the pit. That puts us P10. Whoa, mate! That's my fault. I should have backed out. The longer we sit behind him, the worse it's going to get, because he's on harder tyres than ours, so they just won't wear us quickly. I mean, we are catching Esteban Ocon as well, which is good. This is hard work, man. This is... I am sweating.
The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
No, they aren't. Well, they will be if I keep driving like that. Ocon's getting dragged along by those McLarens now. I need Alonso to get up there and get into the fight, start mixing it up. I don't think we're going to get any points on this one, guys. They're just not battling up ahead. I really need them to start going side by side, man. Tyres are done.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Bro, it's the last lap of the season. No one cares.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Kimi Antonelli wins the final race of the season then. I think that's his first win, you know. Fair play to him. Does it by a margin as well. Oh, Fernando gets up to P8 in the end. We unfortunately we let him get past.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds.
Yeah, we let him get past just the worst point, and then we just couldn't make the inroads on him. If we'd have boxed a lap or two later, it might have been a different story, but it is what it is. We make the one-stop work. We do move. I don't think we moved forwards.
Well, mate, that was a tough old season, wasn't it? But the tough seasons are the ones where you learn the most. We've got a lot of work to do over the winter, but if you're up for it, we'll come back next season and we'll definitely do better.
Christ alive. Well, P11 for Zach O'Sullivan's final race.
For Andrea Kimi Antonelli, what a win!
They've won the championship, and now they sign off in style as winning the last race of the season as well. Brilliant stuff by this driver today, and you carry that momentum through to next year as well, of course. So it's for all now to try and stop what they've created.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. And it's a richly deserved victory today for Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah, no, fair play to Mercedes. They have created an absolute beast of a car. Obviously, George Russell retiring, it meant that, you know, we jumped up a place or two. I think we started on we started P11, so we didn't really go forwards or backwards, but that was a tough old race, to be fair. Tyre wear was a bit extreme. We need to work on that next season. The main thing we need to do is fix this straight line speed issue. We are just getting left for dead on every single straight. Couple of mistakes there, obviously just allowed people to get into DRS and overtake me, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But,
so let's celebrate the end of the season, but I know a lot of you will be very sad out there thinking, what are you going to do without Formula One? Don't worry, folks, it'll be back before you know it. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, no, like I said, the last race potentially ever, actually, for Zach O'Sullivan. I don't know. P11 stays where he is. It was, yeah, we were threatening some points. Like I said, we just made a few mistakes here and there. But, I mean, it's not a bad result considering where we've been the last few races. I think it's been pretty good, to be honest. But that is the final race of the season, guys. It's been a weird old season. We end the season then, P10, P14. No change there. We actually tie for points with Esteban Ocon, so if Fernando hadn't have got ahead of him, he would have beaten Juan in the standings. But decent performance, top 10 for the drivers, and in the constructors, finished P6. Then we are confirmed. So again, Haas, we were a bit safe from them. Williams then breaking into the double digits finally on the final round. Fair play to them. Obviously, that's our rival. They're our rivals at the minute, but as you can see, it's not much of a rivalry right now. So we have a lot of work to do. Hopefully we can get close some of this gap in the off season. So there you go then. Final round of the season. You heard my thoughts there in the live commentary. Something to touch on. Yuki Tsunoda obviously retiring at the end of this season. He managed to get a podium in his final ever race in F1. So fair play. Turns out in-game Yuki is a lot more fortunate than IRL Yuki, right guys? But yeah, you see there, we lose the rivalry to Williams. It was over before it began, really. We head back to the factory, because we have some work to do before the end of the season, guys. Firstly, apparently we have a celebrity visit coming into the factory. Don't know who it is, but yeah, they want to have a look around. We're going to also look to try and stick some upgrades on in the off season. You see the upgrades are complete for the rear wing flap. We're going to get these heave dampers on as well, so that we can upgrade our tyre wear, as we said at the end of the race there. And also some power unit upgrades, right? Yeah, like I said, there you go. Yuki Tsunoda retiring at the end of the season, and well, we won't see him on the grid. It's a shame. I would have liked to have got him driving for us at some point, to be fair, but sadly, it is not to be. But hey, we'll see what we can do with Gabriel Bortoletto in the driver's seat next season. We get our payout from X4MIG GP. We are going to be moving away from them as well. We're moving over to Seren, so it's going to be Ebby Seren Racing next season. And yeah, well, exciting things hopefully next season. We still have a long way to close into the other teams around us. But I'm hopeful. We might be in a bit of no man's land at the start of the season, but we don't know. These reg changes might level the playing field. We'll just have to see. But for now, guys, that is the end of the episode and the end of the season. Please do leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What we could have done better. Who you're rooting for next season in the championship. And yeah, as always, leave a like and subscribe. But for now, guys, I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.